of Government Agencies, the Executive Director, Uganda Manufacturers Association, I think he has stepped out, the Managing Director, Lenstar Enterprises Uganda Limited, the Managing Director, Exhibitions and Trade Services India Private Limited, development partners, representatives of the private sector, distinguished delegates, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I bring you regards from your line minister, the Honorable Okasai, Sindronia Sopolot. He would have loved to be here, but because of conflicting schedules, he's out of the country. My name is Phiona Ntamutoro, and I'm the Minister of State for Mineral Development. It's both an honor and pleasure to be with you today at the 4th edition of the Power and Elec International Expo 2026. Allow me begin by congratulating Lenstar Enterprises Uganda Limited and Exhibitions and Trade Services India Private Limited for consistently creating a platform that brings together innovators, investors, policymakers, manufacturers, and technology leaders from Uganda and around the world. For 4 consecutive years, this expo has grown into an important marketplace of ideas, technologies, and partnerships that are shaping the future of Uganda's energy. This year's theme, Scaling Energy, Technology, Sustainability, and Global Impact, could not have come at a more appropriate time. Uganda stands at an important point in its national development journey. Under Vision 2040, the 4th National Development Plan, and the government's ambition of achieving the 10-fold economic growth strategy, our responsibility is no longer simply to increase electricity generation or extend transmission lines. Our responsibility is to ensure that energy becomes the engine that accelerates industrialization, creates wealth, improves productivity, generates decent jobs, and transforms the lives of our people. The Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development, therefore, sees energy not just as infrastructure, but as an economic infrastructure. Every megawatt we generate should be able to power a factory. Every transmission line should unlock production. Every mineral extracted should add value. Every technology we deploy should improve efficiency, reduce costs, and create new opportunities for enterprises. I have had the opportunity to reflect on the tremendous achievements that this ministry and those that have served before us have achieved. The Uganda we see today is the product of decades of dedicated work and leadership, technical excellence, and public service. Within 1 generation, Uganda has increased installed electricity generation capacity from approximately 380 megawatts to 2,094 megawatts today. We have expanded electricity access from about 5% to approximately 60% of the population. We have recently commissioned transformative projects like the Karuma hydropower, the Nyagak 3, and others. Our transmission network has grown to nearly 5,000 kilometers, and our distribution network now exceeds 76,000 kilometers. These are not merely engineering accomplishments. They represent children studying under electric light, businesses operating more efficiently, health centers preserving life and having medicines that could be kept safely to save more lives, increasing production, and communities accessing new economic opportunities. The generation before us built the energy platform for development. Our responsibility now is to ensure that this platform delivers accelerated economic transformation. As I continue engaging with the work of the ministry, I find myself always returning to three fundamental questions that will continue guiding our thought process. The first is, where is the money? Are we extracting maximum value from our resources? Are we directing our investments towards activities that generate the highest returns for our economy? Are we exporting raw materials, or are we creating wealth through value addition, innovation, and manufacturing? The second question then would be, where are the industries? Energy has little meaning if it does not power productive enterprise. Minerals have little meaning if they leave these borders without creating industries, jobs, and technologies developed here at home. Our success must increasingly be measured by the factories that we have built, the enterprises that have been established, and the wealth that is created because affordable and reliable energy is available. The third question would then be, where is the energy? As Uganda's economy grows, the demand for energy will continue to increase. Our challenge, therefore, is to remain ahead of the demand by investing in diversified generation, modern transmission systems, resilient distribution networks, and smart technologies that ensure reliable, affordable, and sustainable energy for every productive sector of our economy. Ladies and gentlemen, technology is now the defining factor, separating fast-growing economies from those that are merely growing. Across the world, artificial intelligence, as we all know, is transforming energy planning and predictive maintenance. Smart grids are improving reliability while reducing technical losses. Advanced metering infrastructure is strengthening customer service and revenue collection. Battery storage technologies are making renewable energy more dependable. Digital platforms are enabling better regulation, faster investment decisions, and more efficient systems that are manageable for the population. But technology is doing something even greater than improving energy systems. It is transforming livelihoods every now and then. Technology is enabling farmers to irrigate more efficiently. It is enabling manufacturers to automate production, hospitals to deliver better health care, schools to provide digital learning, and entrepreneurs to build entirely new businesses. With lower costs of production, there is increased competitiveness and more opportunities created that did not previously exist. For Uganda, technology, therefore, is not just an option. It is the pathway to productivity. The ministry is committed to embedding technology across the entire energy value chain, from planning and generation to transmission, to distribution, regulation, and customer service consumption. Our goal is to build an intelligent, resilient, and efficient energy ecosystem capable of supporting a modern industrial economy. This vision is fully aligned with the priorities of NDP 4, and as the President has always highlighted and insisted on the same for years. This, therefore, recognizes affordable, reliable, and sustainable energy as a fundamental and foundational enabler of industrialization, private sector growth, and socio-economic transformation. It also aligns with government's tenfold strategy, like I earlier hinted. The success of all these, as we deliberate today, will depend on how much we are able to increase in terms of productivity. It will depend on how we can ensure that every unit of energy generated contributes to expanding Uganda's economy. To achieve these ambitions, the ministry is implementing an integrated strategy that expands generation, transmission, and distribution infrastructure while accelerating universal electricity access through grid expansion and extension, mini-grids, and off-grid renewable energy solutions. Through initiatives such as the Scale Up program under Mission 300, we are working towards connecting 1 million additional electricity customers while ensuring that businesses, institutions, and communities have access to affordable and reliable power. At the same time, sustainability remains central to our agenda. Uganda is blessed with abundant renewable energy resources. Speak of hydropower, solar, geothermal, biomass, and wind. Harnessing these responsibly will enable us to expand energy access while strengthening climate resilience and fulfilling our global environmental commitments. Ladies and gentlemen, government alone cannot achieve this transformation. The future we seek requires researchers, universities, innovators, manufacturers, financiers, utilities, regulators, entrepreneurs, and development partners working together. We therefore call upon our international partners that welcome to Uganda. And in Uganda, we do not just want to welcome investment, but we want to have investment that brings more than capital. We seek partnerships that transfer technology, build local capacity, support research, promote innovation, and create industries within the borders of the country. We invite investors who are prepared to grow with us by adding value here at home, creating jobs, and strengthening our competitiveness at home. To our young people, I offer you a new challenge. The future of energy will not be built by those who operate power plants. It will be built by innovators designing battery technologies, engineers developing smart grids, entrepreneurs applying artificial intelligence, scientists discovering cleaner fuels, and digital innovators creating solutions that we have not yet imagined. We hope that the young people of today can align themselves to this vision and frontline the cause of seeing that we achieve affordable energy to all. I encourage you to see the energy sector not simply as a place of employment, but as a place of innovation, enterprise growth, and leadership development. Let this expo become more than an exhibition of products. Let it become a catalyst of investment. Let it become a marketplace of ideas. Let it become a platform where technologies find markets, where partnerships are forged, where industries are conceived, and where solutions are developed that improve the lives of millions of Ugandans and Africans at large. Together, let us scale up energy. Let us scale technology. Let us scale productivity. And together, we shall be scaling Uganda's prosperity. It is my singular honor, on behalf of the Republic of Uganda and the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development, to therefore stand before you this afternoon and officially declare the 4th edition of the Power and Elec International Expo and Forum 2026 officially open.
All right. Hello.
I wish you fruitful deliberations and a great exhibition to see to it that the successes we have foundationed can be developed for a better energy sector. For God and my country.
Thank you very much.